Now, from Wish TV, this is The Zone Extra, presented by Old National Bank. Coming up tonight, the fall sports season rolls on. In the Coach's Corner, we're joined by the leader of the top-ranked team in Class 1A girls soccer. Plus, our athlete of the week is looking to defend multiple state titles at Zionsville.
It's definitely a very special season last season, but that's in the past now, so we're trying to focus on this season and what we can achieve this year.
Let's kick it off. The Zone Extra starts now.
Hi, everybody. Good evening to you, and welcome to the Zone Extra. I'm Anthony Calhoun. What a great week of high school sports action as the fall season rolls on. In the Coach's Corner, she's leading the top-ranked team in Class 1A girls soccer. Heritage Christian head coach Reyna Eckel is here for a great conversation. Can't wait to connect with her. Plus, our athlete of the week is a defending state champion looking for another title. We introduce you to Zionsville golfer Taylor Snively, and you'll want to stick around and see the local flavor of the new football field at Speedway. Now, let's take a look at this week in high school sports. Last Friday night was week 2 of the football season with plenty of great action at Lawrence North. It was Fishers going on the road and getting a 3-point upset win over the 5th-ranked Wildcats. Avon is 2-0 for the first time in 6 years. The Orioles look good in a 21-point road victory over Ben Davis. And at Carmel, the Greyhounds were impressive for the second week in a row. How about this? They rolled to a 24-point win over last season's 6A state runner-up Westfield. And at Brownsburg, last year's 6A champion looks to be a title contender again. The top-ranked Dogs pitched a 29-0 shutout over 5A number 2 Cathedral as Coach John Hart's team moves to 2-0 on the season.
Instead of giving up, we found a way to make plays on 4th and shorts and kind of goal line areas. Otherwise, the game tightens up a lot about it.
Early in the season, just taking it 1 week at a time, and whatever we can improve on, that's what we're going to do. So it's just a blessing to be out here. Super grateful to be with these guys. It's just awesome.
All right, how about those Dogs? Meanwhile, at Decatur Central, it was a showdown between state champions from last season as the Hawks hosted New Pal. And this game goes the way of the Dragons, I should say, as New Pal wins it 28-6 is the final. After the game, head coach Kyle Ralph will join us live on the Zone for a FaceTime Friday conversation.
Battle of 2 defending state champions. We won 4A last year. Decatur was the 5A state champion. So both teams returned a lot of starters, a lot of talent, and it was a great game. It was a great game. One of those Friday nights that you're going to remember for a long time.
Kyle, you guys have had a lot of Friday nights that you're going to remember for a long time. You guys haven't lost since November of 2023. How are you guys able to keep winning when that target is clearly on your backs?
I think a lot of it starts with our coaching staff. They do a great job of obviously working with our kids and developing our kids. Off-season program is really strong here. Our kids work really hard, in the weight room from December until August, and then even through our season. And then you got to play on Friday night. You got to have great players. We've got a lot of really good players, but I think their attention to detail Monday through Thursday is what gets you that Friday night product that a lot of people have become accustomed to seeing. And without that, we're not the team that we are.
All right, appreciate Coach joining us live here on The Zone. FaceTime Fridays, that's every Friday on The Zone. Hey, now let's take a look at the state's rankings in Class 5A. Number 1, New Pal. How about that? East Central 2. Bloomington South, they're 3. They're the Irish with Cathedral 4. And Concord, they come in 5th in that top 5 poll right there in 5A football rankings. Okay, moving to the pitch tonight where the soccer season rolls on, and we had plenty of great action, including a top 5 girls soccer matchup at Center Grove on Tuesday night. It was the second-ranked Trojans playing host to number 4 Carmel. How about this? The 15th minute here, the Hounds, they strike first. It's Olivia Joyce from the edge of the box, fires it off the bar, and it leads to a Carmel goal there. They led 1-0 at that point. Move ahead to the second half. More from the Hounds here. Emma Errett plays it through to Alan Cameron, who finds the back of the net right there. Carmel gets an impressive victory, 4-0. road win for the Greyhounds. Let's take a look at this week's Class 3A girls soccer coaches poll. HSC, number 1. Center Grove, 2. Cathedral, 3. The Greyhounds of Carmel, there they are, 4th. And we got a Homestead rounding out the top 5 there in the 3A girls coaches poll in soccer. To volleyball tonight, where last Thursday it was a Hoosier Crossroads clash as Noblesville hosted Avon. Orioles with the set point in the first, and it's Scarlett Flutz here who comes up with the kill, and Avon wins the first set 25-18. Millers, they bounce back in the second, and Lucy Ryerson with the kill off the blocker. Match tied at a set apiece. 4th set we go. Noblesville with the match point. The Millers come up with the big time block, and they win it in 3 sets. 3 sets to 1 is the final, and that the Millers getting the job done there in volleyball. Time for a break. We got much more coming your way here tonight on the Zone Extra. Glad you're hanging out with us. Up next is the Coach's Corner. That's right, our Eagles are the top-ranked team in Class 1A. Heritage Christian girls soccer coach is hanging out with us tonight. That is on the way. And still ahead here on the show tonight for the Zone. She's a state champion golfer looking for even more this season. We're going to introduce you to our Athlete of the Week from Zionsville High School. That's all on the way, so come on back.
This is the Zone Extra, presented by Old National Bank.
All right, we are back here on the Zone Extra. Time now for our Coach's Corner. Her team was a regional champion last season and currently ranked number 1 in Class 1A girls soccer with high expectations in 2025. Please welcome to the Zone Extra Heritage Christian girls soccer coach Reyna Eckel here with us tonight. Great seeing you, Coach.
You too.
Thank you, and it's great to have you here with us. And we got a lot to talk about, but first things first, let's just talk about your season right now. I know there's a lot of expectations for your soccer team, but give me your overall thoughts of where things are right now with the team.
Yeah, the girls are doing pretty well overall right now. We have a mix of a challenging schedule with some lighter games, and we're in the midst of kind of like an every other sort of like really push, and then we get a little bit of a break. So the girls are healthy right now, which is awesome to see, and they're pushing hard. They're competing in every single game. Being a 1A school, we get to play some larger schools, and we're hanging in there with them and actually competing with them. So that's great to see and encouraging for what the season will look like.
Yeah, I know we had a chance to spend some time with yourself at practice, and I want to ask you this. What are some of the strengths of this team that you really appreciate, that you think can help you guys make a run and possibly win state?
It's just the character of the girls. There's not anybody on the team who's after it for themselves. They're not looking to pat stats or anything. It's truly a team effort, and it's not just like who's on the field always playing that wants to better the team, but we have girls who are varsity starters reaching out to the girls on JV who don't start on the JV team. So it's really just the team atmosphere that makes them so successful, and the love that they have for each other.
I gotta love that. And so when you look at this team, and it sounds like you got great chemistry, what are some areas where you still hope to see some growth from these ladies?
Just the mental toughness that always comes with it. 80 minutes is a lot of soccer to play, and it's unpredictable at times of what's going to happen while they're out there on the field. So just being able to group back together when things don't go as you want, because they won't always go as we want. So that's really the biggest thing is we have the skills. We have the skill set that we need. So it's just continuing to work on that chemistry and how to regroup when something doesn't go our way.
Yeah, so you're in year 4 as the Eagles coach. How special is it for you to not only coach the program, but you once played for that program as well? That's got to be pretty sweet.
It is really special, yeah. It's like a home to me at Heritage. I've been there for basically my whole life. So It is really special to be back there, and I think it provides maybe another element to our team that I really can show the girls, like, I've lived in your shoes before, literally the exact same shoes, like I played on the exact same field. I have the exact same like teachers in high school as them. So it's really special to walk through this part of their life with them after reflecting on my own. And is this right? Did you see your sister actually plays for you as well? Yes, she does. Are you kidding me? Yes, yep, she's a sophomore this year. And what has that been like for you? Yeah, that's been really fun. I mean, my parents are at every single game. Of course, they better be there, right? Yeah. Are they on you? Come on, take it easy. They know better. Yeah, it's really special. It's a fun bonding time for us to get to have together out on the field. But we're able to separate it too, where it is really like a coach to player relationship.
And you got to keep it that way, obviously.
Yeah.
And I know the ladies respect you big time. Hey, you got to take a look at this. We got something special for you, Coach, from some of your players, some of those senior captains on your team. Take a look.
Reyna is such a supportive coach. This is my first season as a field player. I played goalie my first 3 years, and she's been so supportive, teaching me the new position. She always brings everything she does, her coaching on and off the field, back to Christ, and it's really great to have a coach that has such a strong faith and is willing to push us to glorify God, both on and off the field.
She actually played soccer, college soccer, so I think it's really important that she can relate to us. And she really knows what she's talking about, and especially for me, she played my position, so it's really special to have someone who just knows how to really coach you in a special way, in such a kind way.
She's just such a warm, welcoming person. Like, when I got here for the first time, she just brought me in and treated me as her own, as if she'd been coaching me my whole life, and that really had a big impact on me, and you can tell that she really cares about all of us.
Oh man, I know that it's got to make you feel good,
Yes.
and just you know, it's what happened, yes, on the field, but off the field as well.
Yes, bringing tears to my eyes, literally. Yeah, the girls are special.
Well,
Yeah.
you can tell they have the utmost respect for you, and there's no doubt you're having an impact on these ladies, as I mentioned, not on the field, but off the field as well. Before we wrap things up, I do want to kind of switch some gears here. You got a schedule coming up, and you guys have take a look at the schedule here real quick, and give me your thoughts on that as you try to take care of business here and then get ready for the sectionals. We'll be here before you know it.
It will be, yeah, absolutely. So we joined a new conference this year at Heritage, so seeing Lutheran on the schedule is a new one for us. We play them tomorrow. It'll be fun to see what they look like. Park Tudor is always a fun game for us. It's been a rivalry type of game for the time being. And then Covenant Christian's back on our conference schedule for the first time in a couple years, so it'll be fun to see them. And then Oldenburg Academy will be one of our first 1A matchups for the year, and they're ranked up in the top 1A rankings, so that'll be fun to see them. And then back to Guerin. They're always a competitive team to play.
You know that is, yeah. Well, Coach, we can't thank you enough for coming on the show here tonight, and congratulations to you.
Thank you.
#1 team in the state, and we just showed you, we didn't want to make you have tears, but anybody would have tears after seeing and hearing what those young ladies had to say about you. So continue to do an incredible job in their lives, but also on the field as well, coaching them, okay?
Thank you.
We appreciate it. Okay, we're going to take a break ahead here to the Zone Extra. It is our Athlete of the Week. After multiple state titles last year as a freshman, how about this? She wants even more this year. Coming up, we're going to meet the Eagles golfer Taylor Snively. That is on the way. Plus, we get you ready for week 3 of the high school football season with our game plan for the Zone. You want to stick around for that. That's coming up.
This is the Zone Extra, presented by Old National Bank.
Okay, we're back here on the Zone Extra tonight. Anthony Calhoun here with you. Last season, Zionsville girls golf won the IHSAA state championship, and this year are ranked #1 in the state as they look to go back to back. A key reason for that success, folks, is the play of sophomore Taylor Snively. Last season, as a freshman, Snively not only won the team title with the Eagles, but also became just the 3rd freshman to ever win the individual state championship. Taylor says she's grown as a golfer since last season just by knowing what to expect in pressure moments, and is embracing the new challenges as she looks to help the Eagles soar to new heights.
Mentally, just being in different situations and higher events throughout the summer and lead groups, I think definitely helps me feel the pressure in those moments and coming up on top and feeling the emotions and pressure.
The cool thing about Taylor is even though she's a sophomore this year, nothing's really changed from last year. She came in with high expectations and she continues to hold herself to that level. So she's focusing on getting better and critiquing her game. She's kind of the player that she finishes an even par round and is immediately on the putting green.
I like the pressure. I like being in the moment, being in the heat of it down the stretch. I think that's a lot of fun. I think every time you do it, whether you accomplish what you're trying to do or you fail, you're always learning something, and I think that's a big takeaway.
She's a very unique player where she likes that pressure. She kind of feeds off of it. So when she's put in those situations, which she was as a freshman and now as a sophomore, I think that's kind of why the sky's the limit for her, is she's constantly pushing herself to be better. So when she gets in those situations, she's ready for them to kind of take on the opportunity.
We definitely want to try to go back-to-back, and we're always just trying to play best golf we can, always having fun. Individually, I just hope I can help the team out and have a successful year.
How about that? Boy, what a high school career for her right now. Unbelievable. Congratulations to Taylor. Don't forget, folks, Wish TV has a great sports app. Get on your phone right now. Get it out. Scan the QR code on the screen and download the completely free All Indiana Sports app. You can find more on this story and all things Central Indiana high school sports right there on the All Indiana Sports app. You need that app today. All right, time for a break, but more still to come here tonight on the Zone Extra, including our play of the week that features a first for Indiana. That's on the way.
This is the Zone Extra, presented by Old National Bank.
Okay, we're back. One of our favorite parts of covering high school sports is, the fans. The school spirit we see is incredible, and each fall we award the prestigious Zone banner to the school with the best school spirit. Take a look at some of the best from the past week. Those schools have been great this year. This is what the students are competing for, the Zone Championship banner. We are giving this huge banner to the school that is in the zone, has the best school spirit, who's going to be the 2025 champs and claim the Undisputed Top Spirit Award. And this awesome banner to hang up at your school at the end of the season. We're going to find out. It's coming up in November. Last Friday was a special one at Speedway High School. The Spark Plugs unveiled their new turf field that pays tribute to the iconic Indianapolis Motor Speedway. Check it out, folks, from the checkered flag design of the end zones to the yard of bricks marking the 50-yard line to the IMS wing and wheel logo at midfield. The school is embracing the community's racing history. It's a project that has been in the works since last year, and something the school is certainly proud of.
There's not anything quite like it, especially with the checkered in the end zone, bringing in ties to the Indianapolis Motor Speedway. Of course, our neighbors right down the street. Overall, it's been pretty overwhelmingly positive. The people in the stands and flags and all that is what we had hoped for when we started in October. So it's pretty exciting to see the community turn out and enjoy the whole reason we did this. So yeah, it's pretty awesome.
All right, now it's time to take a look at our play of the week. Each week we feature one of the top plays from the world of high school sports here in Central Indiana. Plus, we will tell you how your video can be possibly featured on a future show. But first, a different take on our top play. Last week in Fort Wayne, is Carroll hosting Homestead in the state's first high school outdoor volleyball game. 4,500 fans were in attendance to take in the special event. Carroll, the defending Class 4A state champion, won the match in straight sets. How cool is this? That is pretty awesome. Our crews, they see a lot of great action, but we want to see your best plays, so send them our way. If you can't, don't forget about that. Hey, by the way, Miami TV Channel 23 is the place to be for all your high school football coverage. We've got a good one coming up tomorrow evening. We got Pike getting set to take on Ben Davis. The only place you'll see that game is on our sister station, Miami TV Channel 23. Should be a good one indeed. And it's a big night of high school football action across Central Indiana. I'll be at Bishop Chatard High School for our zone tailgate from 5 to 6 to hang out with the Trojans. Plus, we will have scores and highlights from the most games in the state on the zone coming up tomorrow night at 11:08. 23 games coming your way. We'll have covered for you, including these matchups right here. Avon, HSC, Fishers, Noblesville, NC, Warren Central, Franklin Central, Brownsburg, and Westfield against Zionsville. 11:08 tomorrow night. here on Wish TV. Folks, that's going to do it for the Zone Extra. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to join us more on wishtv.com. We'll see you.